G'day everyone and welcome to Thursday night AGT round 2 at Fuji Short. We are a little bit behind schedule tonight due to some technical issues with the computer. It decided didn't want to work once I actually fired everything up. It didn't want to work, so I do apologise if you were loaded in the first stream and it dropped out. We're about a minute away from qualifying. This is practice at the moment. I've been out and done some practice laps. I'm hovering around the 130, low 130s, so we'll get out there shortly and we'll do some more quali. Quali will start in a minute or so. Thought it would have been a full grid tonight, but obviously not. We've got 12 entrants in the AGT Div 2, so we will see how it goes. Just obviously want to recap on a couple of things from the week. So obviously Monday's night stream was an absolute crackerjack, and it wouldn't have been without you guys. Monday nights was absolutely awesome. Even though, you know, towards the end doing race A was a bit of a waste and a few other things, but that race C with you guys sitting there cheering me on was an absolute crackerjack. Loved it. Thank you to everyone who was there, supporting us along the way. I did, obviously, Mick Goes Racing and myself did a bit of a collab on our videos. He did his version of events Tuesday, so if you haven't seen it, look at his version of events. And then obviously I had my version last night this morning that was released, with obviously a bit of Mick Goes Racing in the video. So hopefully use that race was an absolute cracker. I can't say I've it's been a got the monkey off me back. Let me just say that it was good to get a decent win. Which was awesome. So thank you very much to everyone who joined us on that. It's been a high this week. I think everyone's experienced it as a high this week. That race C, I think it's Polyphony definitely ticked all the boxes for that one. So tonight AGT Cup round 2 at Short Fuji. It is 20 laps, 10 minutes of qualifying. It'll be a good precursor to the community race we've got coming up in just over a week, next weekend. So done a lot of Fuji in the last 2 weeks. Done a lot of Fuji. So I'll be glad to see. No offense, I'll be glad to see the end of Fuji by the end of Saturday night next week. So so we'll get this race out the way. Depending on time, it is 20 laps. We're doing 1 minute or 2 minute 30, I think, or 1 minute 30 laps. So it's going to go pretty quick. It's going to be a 25-minute race, I think, roughly thereabouts. So it is going to be an absolute blinder. We'll probably be finished this by probably 9 o'clock. So depending on how we finish after that, we'll either look at doing the new time trial in the Porsche for the Nürburgring, and then obviously we'll address the situation time-wise and go from there, whether we go sneak in and chase Kiwi down in his lobbies, because he outrun me yesterday. I wasn't happy. How dare he? And he even got a faster qualifying time than I did on race B. So I might have to chase him down, I reckon. But thank you, so thank you for everyone who's joined in tonight. We've got 8 looking at us so far, so make sure you do like and subscribe. Make sure you're hitting that like button, that big thumbs up button, guys, for sure. I'm not too sure where we're sitting on the likes count. I don't have any of that information in front of me. Not yet anyways, I'll get there eventually. Oh, we got full, no, still got only 12. Still only 12 in the lobby. But how's everyone's week's been out on the tracks? How's everyone been with their races? Have they been as eventful? I know Sean Down Under, I know he's had some really good races. I've seen him post some good ones. Kiwi, I know you've done a couple of podiums I've seen when I've raced with you. PJ, I know you're an alien. You've been winning pretty well. But yeah, so obviously Iggy, I know you haven't got a PS5 yet, mate. So I understand you haven't done any races yet, obviously. So we're just waiting for him to load qualifying up and start doing some qualifying laps. We might hang back on the qualifying, let a few of them out, try to get ourselves a gap instead of chasing them down. But thank you everyone that's joined in tonight. Obviously Dino, Kiwi, PJ, Iggy. So no, I do appreciate it. We'll flick over to the big screen. So this is who we got in the lobby tonight. We got a Pertz in there, he's 7th at the moment. What are we doing? Is he reloading it again? No, he's doing another reload. Okay. Yeah, they do a double reset, yep. Usually, the last time they've done it in a quick succession, but he's done it. So here we go. We got qualifying starting now. And I'm wearing thicker socks tonight, gents. So, we should be sweet. No numb foot, hopefully. So these guys go out for a little bit. Let's go. Be at the back. Less chance of slowing anyone getting in my way. Actually half expected a full lobby tonight the way they were talking on the Discord. You. Alright, we'll try another lap. Hey, hello. That's why I wanted to hang back, but everyone bunched up. Time temps up. Let's go. Hopefully I've got enough of a gap now. Well, I'm in the Div 2 tonight, mate, so it's got to be good fun. I'll still so much better on that practice. G'day, Trap. Oh, what are you parked there for? Oh, we gotta get these lines up. Let's get this going. Totally stuff this up. Much better. What are you doing? Around. That's a penalty. Looks like I'm still going to be last. Why is it that I do practice and a clean as come in to do qualifying and it all falls to bits? Yeah. Well, not enough time for one lap. It's going to be terrible though. See you getting any faster now. I'm not even going to bother. Try to give yourself space and people still end up getting in your bloody way. G'day, Sean. Great effort on yesterday's dailies, mate. With when Mick was live, even though you were leading that race for a bit that I seen, race C. Getting some good results, mate. Especially when you got some A's and B's and stuff in your lobby. You're doing all right. So that's new steering wheel and pedals rig, mate. It's kicking, and the whole rig sim rig kicking ass. Yeah, Spa's a good track. I do like Spa. Yeah, be right. Everyone likes the GT 500 though, don't they? That La Palmas. Considering the whole grid is spread out over like 2 seconds, it's not a bad effort. Yeah, the Group 1 cars are good. I do like them. I do indeed. Yeah, well, 2 seconds between myself and P1. That's not a bad effort. Considering P1 is what? P1's a Kiwi Bretto. Neo. Nah, it's not Sparks. Different Sparks, mate. It's an Aussie. Yeah, I know who you were thinking of. Nah, different Sparks. It's not the Aussie Sparks, mate. The UK Sparks. Definitely not. It'd be good if he was, but he'd absolutely annihilate us, I think. Oh, well, that's inspiring. No, no, this is AGT Cup, Sean. It's part of the Adrenaline GT series. What's going on with this? What's going on here? Someone just left. And someone's not nominated. Have a good race. It hasn't started yet, mate, but qualifying was terrible. I just said to the Al Palman's guy who's in front of me, just saying, you know, let's have a clean race, as you can see in the chat, and he goes, probably not. This is going to be interesting. Clearing swerving all over the freaking track on the after the hairpin. I didn't know whether he was going to swerve into me or not. People are late. Why doesn't this surprise me? People are late. At least I won't be last. If they let him in. But yeah, qualifying was terrible, mate. Oh, I shouldn't say terrible. It's the whole field spread across 2 seconds. But I could have gone faster. Here's what it is. It's only qualifying. It's only 1 lap. Got to survive the. Someone's not meant to be in this group. It's me, like it was me last week. I got my nomination in quick. Thanks, Matt. Forgot. Thank you. Just piddling, waiting. Sparks is the host tonight, Trap. Obviously, a couple of guys were late. They're still waiting for someone. I'm not too sure. I just hope they haven't reset the grid and put me dead last, because I will not be, I won't be happy. But how's everyone's day been? I know it's been bloody cold down here, where I am, in the lovely cold Melbourne. How's everyone else been? I don't think he's reset the grid though. I don't feel like he's reset the grid. I conditioned my long goatee today. It's so smooth. Stole a bit of the wife's conditioner. Yeah, I think it got to a max of 12 here, mate, with a wind chill of like 8. It's gonna be even colder tomorrow, and I'll be in Ballarat tomorrow. I'll be in the Rat. It's gonna be cold at night. Yeah, I got a mate who lives in Surfers Paradise near the theme parks. He rubs it in occasionally, sends me a Snapchat sitting by his pool, still warm. I'm like, thanks, mate. Just every now and then, just reminds me that he left Victoria to go up there. Snowed in Balam, what are you talking about? I better not be last. Let's go! Oh, what? You dirty dog. I don't need this. Come on. I'm not last. Hey Eugene, how you going, bud? How you doing, Eugene? How's your week been so far? That's why Cooper had the penalty. I was wondering why he had a 3-second penalty. He passed the yellow. Nah, no pit, just 20 laps. 20 laps of flat out, mate. It's just a 20 lap rate sprint, basically. No, yeah, I'm doing qualies. I'm just racing to my clock because I'm last, so there's no point stressing about anyone around me at the moment. So I'm just racing to the clock. Geez, Kiwi's fast, 128.8. Ah, too far away. There's supposed to be slip, yes, but I'm too far away to get the slip. Thank you. Back out into the 30s. Goddamn penalty. Goddamn dukes. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, 131's definitely my number. Just got to get it down into the 30s if we can. Pardon me. G'day, Pug. How are you, mate? How's the missus? Can't get into those 130s. Oh yeah, sweet as. $131 again. Well, that's true. Yeah, because the UK boys will be out at the moment doing all their stuff. I think Hoggy was doing a Triple Crown, all the lobbies as far as I was aware of. I think I've seen. In all the regions again. Oh yeah, nice. Give him hell. That's all I have to say is give him hell. A 131. I lost a bit in that back section though. not too bad. These are fast guys. Like, these are probably some of the fastest guys in Australia, so I'm not complaining. Yay! I got a 130. It's taking me 12 laps. I find the R18 for me a 131. Granted, I haven't tried the big 8, but I don't mind the Audi R18. But I won't be doing any more dailies now for this week, anyways. Unless I sneak into one of you guys, just chases around a bit. Probably do this, and I might do a couple of, like, there's a new Nürburgring time trial in the Porsche, so I might have a crack at that. Any reason to drive the Nürburgring? Got some practice for Manu Cup I've got to do. Did anyone see the Dragon Tail for Manu Cup's raining? For round 3, it's raining. Yeah, Manu Cup round 3 is rain. I did some practice laps yesterday on it. Well, during the practice session it had a bit of a spurt. So I did all my practice in inters. So the weather's going to be a bit hit and miss, I think. Yeah, well, the practice session I didn't. I did about 15 laps and it rained, stopped. I had enough grip in the inters, but then it said, yeah. going to be interesting. That's all I have to say. You'll have to do one of my community races then, Aussie. If you're saying you haven't seen a wet track, I'll throw a wet track at you. Good luck, mate. Enjoy. Kick ass. Represent. And around we go. Bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. Yeah, just the weight transfer just does it every time. It is what it is. Woo. If you take the line on that corner wrong, it'll flick you around every time. Just the way it comes up. Just sort of have to take it wide. Well, at least I won't be lapped. Yay! barely recovered after that spin. With these lads, you're never going to be able to, really. Ah well, it's done. Round 2's done. I get points. No, I didn't see him, Sean. I did not. Other than looping it twice, but yeah. Oh, done and dusted. Yay. So round 3. Where's round 3 supposed to be? Let's have a look at the calendar. Well, I have half a chance. Round 3's Bathurst. So next week is Bathurst. Hey, how are you, Sparks? How you going, mate? Thank you for hosting that tonight. Pity I was dead last again. But no, thank you. Thanks for the race, mate. We'll get faster the more I do it, I suppose, in the end. That's the way you got to look at it. Yeah, I figured you'll wait for the latecomers, mate. I had a half a gut feeling there was people running late. Which it's all good. There's no stress whatsoever. Gave me a chance to sit here and talk to this motley crew that we have in chat. So I don't think I have this car, do I? Nope. But no, it's all good. No stress whatsoever. Just shattered. I spun. The 2 spins probably ruined my race. Once I spun, I had no chance of really. Once I spun the first time, I had no chance of catching anyone, and then there's 3 down the back that must have had an incident together, and I was able to catch up to them, but then I had a bit of a second spin, and that was pretty much it. I was sort of buggered after that. It is what it is. So this is the new time trial, guys, for this week. It's in the Nürburgring in this Porsche. Give myself some traction control. She's our floaty boy. Oh, mate, I don't know what it is. Like, I did a few practices laps on that racetrack, and I was smooth as silk. I was putting in good times, and get to the qualifying race and just fall to pieces. Just fall to pieces. This is going to be a very, 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 very slow Nürburgring. Yeah, catch you later, mate. We'll see you next week. So yeah, round 3 of the AGT, guys, is Bathurst, 16 laps. Nah, no way, mate. I can't wait for my 161 laps, to be brutally honest. I know I'm going to be knackered afterwards, but yeah. Yeah. No. Well, that sucks. As soon as you hit a wall, you get a red flag. Just let me do one lap. That's all I want to do. Yeah, that's my fault, that one. Try again. You just do what you got to do, mate. Don't hurt yourself on my cat. You do what you got to do, mate. There's a few guys that are probably going to struggle. Kiwi Dad, I know, has openly admitted that. It is what it is. Fortunately, Gran Turismo probably couldn't get the licensing for it, I would suggest. It looks difficult. Just be clean. You just got to get through the track and be clean. I think is the thing. It's the Nürburgring. When don't you go off the track? I think is the question. That's the trial mountain in the Porsche, Kiwi. Sucks you can't do any brake bias adjustments though. I don't mind it, it's just I would have liked to be able to adjust just the brake bias. Especially coming down the mountain. Just because it obviously locks the front up and you sort of understeer a lot. But I suppose that just means you gotta you gotta feather the brakes and stuff. This is either gonna end badly or we're gonna get through this. Take care, Sean. Look after yourself, mate. Thanks, mate. Pretty cruisy now for the rest of the night. It's funny as I've watched the guys and Rory and Hogs do so many laps of this track, and I still don't know it 100%. And I've watched them do so many laps of this joint. Now the carousel's coming up. It is a big track to learn. Yeah, I watched all their 24-hour races and I still struggle with this track. Like no one at all. YouTube corner. Well, definitely ain't gonna get gold. Flat out. Give me a list bronze. No. Need to be at least 10 minutes and 30. Okay. I'll come back to that. Oh. Hey, buds. Just having a look at this time trial. Just did a lap. Got to shave 30 seconds off, which I probably can. I started to get a bit of a feel for it, actually. You sort of got a trail brake. You just sort of keep the accelerator on and sort of brake, and it keeps the car very balanced. To be honest, I did actually notice that. So yeah, but is what it is. All right, well, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Fairly short one tonight, hour and a half, whatever it is. As I said, the efforts in the AGT wasn't the best, but practice will get us there in the end. That's all we can really do. Holding all the way, mate. Holding all the way. If you actually look at my car, I was able to get the when I entered AGT, you have to pick a number, so I was able to get 888. So I was pretty happy with that. So Red Bull Racing GDR with the Holden badge on the front, but with 888 is my actual number. So Lownsy, be proud. So 100% he'd be proud. So right, so yeah, I'll call it there, guys. As I said, nice early one tonight. I'm not going to go do massive mounts, because I've got a big day Saturday. But take care. As I said, video from the race on Monday's up. If you want to have a squeeze, I'm sure some of you already have. But have a good night. Take it easy. We'll see you all on Saturday Arvo for the Menu Cup and anything goes. As I said, anything you want to do on Saturday night, shoot me a message, chat in Discord, whatever. And we'll do some shenanigans. I like shenanigans. Does everyone like shenanigans? Shenanigans. But yeah, so we will. Yeah, so anyone think of any fun lobbies they want to do? I'm all for it. Have a crack. I won't be in Mixed Goes Racing's Friday Night Cup. I'll be in Ballarat with the daughter footy training, so I'll miss that, unfortunately. So that'll be fun. But otherwise, yeah. Have a good night. You're all good, mate. All good. Don't stress. It's all good, mate. No problems. It was a pretty dull one tonight. Pretty quiety. Pretty cruisy. Me going round and round and round and round and round and round. Did I mention round and round? Round and round. So yeah, that's all good. No stress, mate. But have a good night, everyone, and I'll catch you all Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. We'll do our Menu Cup, get that out the way, and then we'll jump into some lobbies. So if you're available for some lobby racing fun, bit of biffo, bit of barge, bit of hilarity, I am all for it. It'll be anything goes. So no rules, no penalties. No track restrictions. If we load up a lobby, it's just going to be flat out biffo and barge. If you take someone out, you take someone out. It's just having fun. All right. So I can guarantee I'll have a target on my back for sure. So, but have a good night, guys. I'll see you all on Saturday, or if not, in your chats, supporting you guys as much as you support me. Have a good night.